Lucky video number 13 of the SAT Math Bootcamp is going to be on sequences. So we're going to do this quick. There are not that many sequence questions on the SAT. They do appear. At most you'll see, 2 or 1 or 2 on the test. Sequence is just an ordered list of numbers. So an example would be something like 3, 7, 11, 15, and so on. Now, in some problems, they're going to give you the list, and then they're going to ask for, what is the 8th term? Now, in this case, you have to look at the list, and the key with these sequence problems is find the rule. What is the rule that moves you from one number to the next? In this one, it's just plus 4, right? 3 plus 4 gives you 7. 7 plus 4 gives you 11. 11 plus 4 gives you 15. So in this case, I want to find the 8th term. Well, this is the first, second, third, fourth, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. So, let's see. This would be 19, 23, 27, 31. So our answer would be 31. So some problems will do that. So the key to that is finding the rule and then going to where you need to go. Others will give you the rule and then ask you for a certain term. So let's say something like this. They'll start with, 5, and they'll say every term after the first is, 3 times the previous digit or something like that. The previous term. What is the 6th term? Well, let me not do 6. That's going to be too long. 4th. Well, that means the second term. Here's the first. The second term would just be 3 times the previous, so it would be 15. The third term would be 3 times 15, 45. And then the fourth term, which is what we're looking for, would be 3 times this, which is 135. Okay, so basically either they'll give you the list, you got to find the rule and then get the term, or they'll give you the rule, you got to make up the list and then get the term. They also could ask you a lot of different things. They could ask you for, like in these problems, a specific term. They could ask you for, the average of terms, the sum of terms. Sometimes they will put kind of real-world clothes on this. They'll use, say, a geometric sequence for bacteria. So they'll say, like a bacteria colony had 10, then 100, then 1,000. What did it have on the 8th generation? Well, you just got to realize again, it's a times 10 rule, and then find your 8th term. Sometimes they will do. You can write these sequences in general terms. So, for instance, looking at this first one where it was plus 4, you start with 3, and then for every n after the first, so for the nth term, it's just going to be n minus 1 times 4, right? Because for the first term, it's just going to be 3 plus 1 minus 1 times 4, which is just 0. That's just 3. For the second term, it's going to be 3 plus 2 minus 1 times 4, which is the same thing, by the way, as just 3 plus 4, and that equals 7. For the third term, you're going to have 3 plus 3 minus 1 times 4, which is going to be the same thing as 3 plus 2 times 4, which is the same thing, by the way, as 3 plus 4 plus 4, right? So for the third term, so that will be 11, and so on. So this is the general way you'll see these. I don't think you're going to see this that much in the SAT. Generally, they're either going to give you the list or the rule. So if this blew by you, and it probably did, I just wanted to show you, just so you knew what this could look like. There's a whole other video potentially on this kind of a topic, but just so you recognize it, there it is. But most of the time, you're going to see it like this, so I wouldn't worry about it that much.